test. So test. Okay. We are ready, loud and clear, nice to hear. We've been really just going back and forth the past few weeks. It's such a strong chop. Just gonna mark out this high. Lo-fi is loud. Oh. Let me know if that's good. Let me. Okay, we're gearing up. We're gearing up. Music's still louder than you. That's so weird. They're just really back and forth right now. I can't even see a good bias. I think I do look upside though. Just looking at this, like it looks like we're gonna try to go for that 15-minute break so far here. S&T off these lows. We're looking to see if we can hold this 5-minute here. To me, ES is looking like we're gonna try to go for the highs. It looks like a challenging Monday though. So far, no clear direction. The draw is pretty far away. Welcome, chat. Good to have everyone here ready. 1 p.m. We're gonna be daily live trading. Last week we did very well. This week we'll have to find out what we could do. Does it not look like we're gonna try to move higher? To me, it does. 15-minute closure would signify, and then they retrace back inside. We'll just look to take out this internal high and eventually draw liquidity of the day. Educational, yeah. There was someone out here saying Brian provides zero education, and it's only because I don't have that many educational videos. I think I hate making them because to me, I'm like, I guess, perfectionist in some ways where I don't feel like I can convey enough. Maybe if I just do like a public live stream just talking about it for like 2 hours, raw and edited, like that would be like something that I would feel better to say everything. But to do it in like a 10-minute, 15-minute structure, it's hard. That's why it did take me so long to make like one like how I trade video, which is like the best thing that you could really see if you want to learn from me, and then live trading. I haven't got the million yet. I was, that's something I was looking for. I remember I was trying to get something. Any idea for the trade 5 bonus? I think it should have already, maybe it didn't come out yet. Let me ask the team. I thought it would have already been sent out, but maybe not. Are you taking more trades today? That's what we're trying to do. I didn't trade AM today. It doesn't look the best already, but PM, we're here. We're showing up for it. We're watching for this. I think this is a pretty powerful 15-minute gap here for both NQ and ES. We can close above that. That'll show pretty strong that we want to break. I wanted to do that. This wick closed back under and already pricing a bearish candle. It doesn't look the best. We have no wick on this open here too. Yeah, I mean, that to me, if this fails this 15 minute, we're gonna go straight to under. I think it'll be pretty good to look for shorts. This does not look bullish right now with this. But how do we, what's the best way to play the short here? That's something I need to think about. If I want to speculate that this is going to reject from this, and the bearish order flow is still there, we're going to rotate back under, probably take out this PM low, this wickless low here, and then go for AM lows. Gotta wait here. Apex account. This is kind of old news now. I feel like this is like a month old now. But a quick recap, I did run some accounts up from 0 to almost 3 million. I hit some MA along the way, and then they did a public termination with my trade, my accounts. So I didn't get anything out of my accounts, and then the affiliation too. It's just their direction. But moving forward, you know, we have different firms we're working with, trading with. I think Apex is in front of all these news right now. If you guys are wondering about the email, I'm pretty sure I saw they sent an email blast of just basically saying that we're going to force rules for affiliates, for any creators, for anyone who makes social media posts. So if you have criticism or if you post anything on Twitter and they see that, then it could be an automatic closure for your accounts and like refusal of service. So it's a pretty strong statement. It's a pretty strong statement. Like, if you have any criticism at all, could be seen in, I guess depending on how they perceive it, but so far it's been banned hammer. So I think there's some stuff happening on Twitter. I think this is like more like damage control, getting ready for that, where if they do ban a lot of creators, not creators, but like people who make social media posts, that they're ready to go, they're ready to like have the community notified. Okay, so this is not that bad now. It's actually, we could be seeking for longs very, very soon. I think someone mentioned the daily gap. This is a phenomenal target if you're bullish. I definitely want to see to get there. Doesn't have to be today. It could be tomorrow. It could be whatever. It depends on the risk reward. We're already getting close to this gap. I mean, it's like 100 points away from here, but like, let's say you see a long setup here, and then you're going just for the gap. It might not be worth it, because let's say we don't get the gap today, and we just come back tomorrow, Tuesday, Asia comes down, and then we get a setup like this. Then you can long to the gap. That'll be better. So like, we don't have to go full target here. Just today, like, it doesn't have to hit today. It could hit tomorrow. It could hit Wednesday. Just keep that in mind. Like, it's a good draw liquidity target for sure. You love buying the top of the range. I feel it's arguably the opposite for public perception. Most people say that I like to play the reversal. You know, like if we're like almost already at the top, I'll start looking for shorts. It could be too preemptive and it hurts me. This is, I don't think it's buying the top of the range. You're looking at like daily chart, we took this low out. We're like kind of, this is the bottom of the range. We just did a recovery. I mean, I guess if you count that, it just depends on your perspective on things. The draw is definitely higher though. You factor in that the current hour doesn't have a lower wick. It's very hard to take a long when that happens. I do factor that in. So to me, like, if this daily target's open, it would be pretty good to see this wick and then come back up. Pushing higher right now. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? I think a lot of stuff happened in social media lately. But it's noise. I think over the weekend there's like a lot more people, like let's say just on Twitter, just pushing for like to be completely banned. They're like, oh, you just churn account. And then I invited any platforms that I trade with to release my trading stats if they want. Like that's just like how I traded, how many accounts I use, my spendings, especially spendings is like important, I guess, for people to understand, and then how much payouts I accumulated. So I set that to Top Step, to Tradeify, TBT, Lucid, pretty much any firm, just so it's a better perception. And then Lucid made a response with it. And somehow, chat, I'm just talking about this because like there's nothing to do right now, but somehow we still get some hate over it. Like, I don't know if you guys probably saw this. Lucid here are, I've been muting a lot of people. Like, will you mute the two instead of stand over the space? Would love a response. They want to ban because of churning of people that like affiliates is spending a lot of money. And then they're like, Lucid's like, this is CEO Lucid. AJ is like, he spent 15,000. He got a funded payouts of 78,000. He was moved live with 30,000 initial. It's still another 30,000 escrow, so 60,000. Like, it's technically 130, but you can also say like 100K, 15K. still get some comments about it. And then I posted a video on it too.
My stats dollar count is at 168, but October.
It's just like green. It's been wild. Market Mommy. I think she's a pretty good rage baiter. If I'm being honest, the only way she gets engagement, it's kind of like a PW method, but without like going from the bottom. PW is doing it to keep on pushing herself higher and higher and drama, but she's like, she came from nothing, and then she started like slamming everyone with a clear bias, honestly. 15-minute close. I'm gonna actively look for longs. I'm still concerned of this wick here though, like I mentioned. I don't know if you guys would care, but there's this thread. I think someone brought it up. Is like, she was telling me that I provide no value. It's pretty like, you guys can give me a honest opinion on that, but to me that was like horseshit. So while we're waiting for this closure, this was it. It's like 15,000. What time frame? Maybe she's expecting I spent 50,000 a month, in 2 months, 3 months. This is basically like a whole year plus. Started, no, not a year plus. I guess May to December, about 7 months then, 7-8 months. And then it just keeps on going. Like, I provide zero value. It's like I've been trading live on YouTube for 3 years, but then she goes educational content. That was pretty interesting. Like, just because I don't post any educational content, that wouldn't the value come from an educator who trades live? That's like the most obvious thing. I guess, yeah, that's what's. Oh, you got Oscar in here too. It is just pretty interesting to me. But yeah, we're not gonna talk too much on that. Apex is hilarious that eval banned me after it took 60 payouts and under 80 PA accounts. 60 payouts is good, and under 80, how much would that be? That's probably like under 10,000. Pretty good. Just for those who are watching, don't buy into the hate so easily. Just be a thinker. That's all I say. If you be a thinker, it'd be much easier. Why does your code not work for TPT? We're still in communication with them. They purged like thousands of people code. They could be moving the route with no affiliates coming forward, but like that's it. But to me, the best way for someone to learn how to trade, if they start from nothing, sure, you can watch a YouTube tutorial on it, but if you just tune in daily for like a month on watching someone trades like consistently well, it doesn't have to be perfection, it doesn't have to be 100% win rate, but let's say in a month, let's just do like 65%, 60% win rate, even 1-to-1. If they can trade well, they explain every single one of the trades. That is extreme value, immense value to any trader. That is immense value to any trader, guys. This is interesting. We just wicked higher. Okay. I might have to play for the downside now. Let me clear my throat. This is the second time now. We wicked higher. I think we want to just take out this wick now. So if this closes, we get the breaker. I'm going to try to go for the short. This is like, I'm going to have to do a tight stop on this. It's going to probably look something like this. And then you're going to try to go for these break. Yeah. Let's do that. This would need to close first, and then the first tap in, I'm gonna try to join it. There's no inversion. You can join closure. You would wait for to validate first. You'll get this high, low, higher, high, closure down, 1 minute breaker, take out the 15-minute low, and then hopefully break lower. You got 5.3K across 10 PAs payout proof. That's nice. That's 5.3K. Is that like, what does that mean? 50? Is that 5.3 per account? 50,000? Whatever it is, don't be too afraid. Just, I guess I always say this, like, don't give a reason for the prop firms to deny you if they're going on the route. I think now they're going for people that churn too. So like if you like blow the accounts and then you buy 90% off and then get funded again and try to trade and get a payout, they might say it's churning depending on the volume. It's so subjective. I feel like the most easiest thing to do is just set a max amount of funded you can activate per month. TPT does it. Top Step does something similar. Like you can only buy like 10 accounts a month. That is now ambiguity. Like, if you want to stop churning, stop them from activating the account itself. Does that make sense? Because how would you know what is churning and which one is just like what would you want to do about that? If you want to stop something, you restrict it. You don't just put up something subjective and just be like, okay, when it happens, we get payouts. Then they're concerned with it. They're like, oh, you might be flipping too many accounts. Harder to do for Apex because they offer 20 accounts. I think it's especially important for them to do it. Like, this is just like, I'm no longer with them, just like criticism now is like, where it's like constructive criticism. It's not like it's bashing them. Why not them set like, you can only activate, let's say 30 accounts a month. 30, 20, 40, I think somewhere around the numbers depending on what they want to take it. Why do you prefer PM session? PM is a little bit slower, more consistent. It used to be like a very great session though, like as in provide a lot of opportunities. Lately though, it hasn't been the best in volume. Like, let me delete this. You see like AM or Asia, just pretty good move. London, pretty good move. New York, large move, then PM, just a tiny one. So we've been getting a lot of tiny moves for PM lately. But I think I already said this on stream. If it continues to do so, I might be looking to trade a different session. Oh, we might be looking for this. We might be getting this short, guys. There's like bearish order flow now. How many of you guys like this? Let's just take this as a case study. I might still be taking this trade depending on the movement. I need to wait for validation, but like real talk, without any hindsight, guys, do you think this is a good short opportunity? Because if I take the trade and I lose, there's gonna be so many people in the back of the stream. They're like, "This was an obvious long." I said, "Who even shorted this?" Let's just hear it from people now. Would you take any short opportunities coming up here? Because I don't want no hindsight analysis. You can also say it's not favorable or you don't know. It's like a B trade. I think it is. It's not the best, but it is something that you can work with. I don't really like the closure too much. I am getting cold. I'm gonna grab some either pants or a blanket. I'll be right back. I think the AC is like pumping right now. All right, we're back. We didn't get any closure yet, so that's the only iffy part that I have on this. I'm looking for the closure. We wicked it, closed back above. We were looking for a closure under 90s, 890s to play this. It just looks like we're building up where once we do get the closure, we might not even get the retrace. We just immediately fall. But that's the name of the game here. Guys, track the wins and losses, all right? Yesterday, or not yesterday, last week, Monday. I don't want to repeat this, but first trade of the when I came back on Monday was a loss. There's a lot of people who came in and talked smack. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, green, green, green. So track the performance for me, guys. It's really crickets though. Like that's the issue. Like we got PW trolling really hard when I was when I took my first loss, and then when I take a lot of wins, he was also on the streams when I was winning, but just quiet. That's the thing, like when I lose once, it's like, oh, he's a terrible trader. Just one time, like it's such a classic. Someone said silver and gold. I feel like I'm gonna be honest, like silver and gold has pretty weak volatility now, so I don't even know if I encourage watching it right now. Maybe once it pumps back, like once it starts moving again, but like you saw like back in January, December, it was like moving really strong. Right now we barely get any action, so it could still work. I mean, sometimes I get easy setups, but maybe if there's like more restrictions are lifted. There's still a lot of props still restricted, so like if you guys are trading like Top Step, you can't trade right now with it. Maybe gold, you can't trade with it. I don't want to trade an asset that no one can trade. Do I look sick? I think I just kind of like I slept in a little bit. Brian ever talked about Apex on how he's breaking rules and flexing his one min balance? It was close to 3 M's. But yeah, we talked about it so many times, so I'm not gonna talk about it every single stream. That's why we're just gonna have it somewhere. Are you in this trade? No. So if I will remove this to the side if it's confusing, but the idea is we need a closure. If you guys are like confused, we need a closure under here first, and then we can start activating the trade. That's my validation. How do you feel about copy trading versus rotating accounts? I think copy trading all at once is good. You can, what I like to recommend or even suggest is like, you can copy trade all the accounts, but if you want to be like somewhat aggressive on some accounts, let's say on Top Step, there's no payout caps on them. You can transfer more. You can be more aggressive on them. Or TPT. If you have a TPT account, there's no like minimum that you need to stop at. Like if I was trading a direct funded or other firms, there's gonna be payout caps. I can't make as much profits. But for, let's say, the TPT accounts or any of those, any live accounts, essentially, you can go as much as you want. Okay. This is something that we're looking at. We have the breaker here. I am not sure we'll get the retracement, but I am looking for a trade to play the short now. Is my mic too far? I can't tell. I want to favor ag gap. I mean, this is just a retracement, but if we come inside the breaker, theoretically, we take the short. Let's just do something like this, like that. That's probably fine. 20 points. Let's see. Wait, did we roll over? Oh shit. I'm not in the right contract, I think. Am I in the old contract? How did I miss this? I was about to put the limit orders in, but this is like completely different from what I have. What is the old one? Is it March? Okay, there it is. I think what I'll do is I'll add half size here, and if it comes back above here, I'll add another one and then stop above. Does that sound good? Are we cool with that? Would switch to M contract until Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah, usually when there's more volume. Monday, I think we're still fine with how it is right now. No question about that. We tap I just missed it. I mean, I still have my limit orders in, guys. Don't get me wrong here. I need to change all my contracts to March so it could be aligned. I think we go lower. I think we short this. I want to get that entry. I think we missed it by a few points. I still want to grab it if we can. This is kind of like a breaker unicorn here now with this breaker form. If I up here, we just took a quick retrace. They're going to smash these lows and then even lower. I just want a starter here at like 695s, and then we'll continue adding a little bit in the 700, and that'll be our stop. I don't know if we'll get something here. I think you just missed it. That's the hard thing about just setting limit orders. Like I could have marked it in if I want to, if I felt confident with it. I typically like to set the limit orders in hard stop. Let me just put this over here. So we have the validation. We just need the retracement. I don't know if I put at the bottom of the break if I would get this entry. Like just wicked it. They know you're back streaming. We're back. We're back. We're gonna be back daily, so make sure to tune in. Hopefully, make some money. If we break this low, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be as aggressive. I'm just gonna remove these limits and just wait to see the next opportunity. I missed that entry. I missed it by a little bit, man. This is what I had, 69.5s. And I told you guys I'm gonna put another one above. I don't know if I get this entry. I mean, we take this low out. Looks like they should be canceling it. I'm using March now. I was in June. I think it updated, and then I just reverted back. Okay. Yeah. This wick had to be the entry, even though it's just a shallow one. Did anyone play that short? This should be an easy target right now. Just remember, someone said Lancel's long, you are short. This is like, we're playing different time frames. I was kind of presenting this more of a scalp. If he's looking for like a big target, that's completely different. So like in theory, we could both be right. Let's say I just get my scalp 20, 30 points and it reverts back up to TP. Hit this high of day. Jeez, man. They just took PM lows and we're just coming back up. I mean, it could have been a free scalp, honestly, but coming back up, we had a direct draw liquidity there. I don't think this is a high conviction short anymore. If we pop up and then come back down, I'll join in. This one could still work, but the tier, if it was like a B plus setup already, now it's like a C plus because this low got taken. That was like direct draw where you put break even, TP, and then let it move. That's how I'm viewing it right now. I'm not gonna let you guys take that trade. Let's see. Looks like it's still working. I'm not gonna say push for that trade. I'm gonna push for quality more. Looks like it still worked though, but you're in the shorts. I mean, that's why I'm abstaining from this. So you guys can have this, especially if you guys like it. Don't let me fault you. The plan is still there. I think just the quality is lower, and I want the first trade of the week to be something that I really value. This 1 minute here could be aggressive. What trade is this? This is the bearish breaker here. So we have the high, low, higher high, closure, wick. Kind of like a unicorn trade. So you would short here, stop above the breaker, and let it play down. I mean, it's looking good. It's looking good. Might have passed up on a decent trade. Like, even though it worked, you know, like, it is what it is. That's the beauty of it. That's where we're gonna get FOMO now. Look at that. Immediate to these lows, that's the target. Good flush, good flush. I canceled on pretty much every one of my accounts. So I sucks. 5 minute sus block. I forgot what a sus block is, to be honest. E8, nice, nice. E8's been going up. So when I said earlier, remember I was like, before this trade is even validate, I'm gonna ask you guys, is this a short or is this long, or you don't care? I don't want any hindsight. I think let me just look back at chat here. This is what you guys said. This is when I asked it. He's like, yes, short, feels like a B trade, which is pretty good take. Yes, short but not A plus, already short. So majority of the chat actually believed in it. That's good. That's actually pretty good. That means my thesis, your perception of the market played out. You guys can see this, yeah. What I hate though is like when everyone is already like thinking short, everyone says short, no one says anything like, oh, this is a long, and then the short doesn't play out, and then we have like 10 hindsight people coming back. They're like, hold on. All right, let's see next trade. We got plenty of time. But yeah, part of the stream is like, even though some people are signal botting, some people are trying to trade with me. Or maybe you're just watching just to see if I can trade. Whatever it is, just make sure you're taking something out of it and learning from it. The one thing I'll explain is like, you see this 15-minute gap? When I'm on the 15, I'm looking at this as my market structure. And when I see this 15-minute gap and I'm like, okay, if this is bullish, we'll get this closure above and then look to, you know, continue moving higher as the direction. What we got instead was we wicked through it, closed back inside, next candle, open lower, we wicked it again, close under. So that is already like a sign that like, this is bearish order flow. And then you pair that up, even though you know this is bearish order flow, you look at the 1 minute, we got a clear breaker. Once this closed, this is fair game that this is a short opportunity. That's so far, that's still bearish. We're still like just chopping back and forth though. So like we got the low out. Does it mean we'll go all the way down here? We don't know. We were just kind of in a way like bouncing from the 15-minute high, 15-minute low range. So if you're thinking longs, I would honestly wait to see if price could just smash through this previous area. And then hopefully just draw higher with a bullish breaker. If we don't even want to break above here, it's not ready to play the longs yet. Imagine if you're looking at a DOM, not even complete order flow. To me, I've tried to look at order flow before looking through the depth of markets, but I don't feel like it gives me full clarity. It works for some. That's why back early on, like 4 years ago, I was strategy hopping. I was doing like EMAs, I was doing levels, I was doing order flow, I was doing IC. I just seen which one I liked. This was for me like something I like. It's like simple, right? You only look at candlesticks. There's no indicators. There's no orders that you're looking to study that could be spoofed or anything. You're just looking at pure candlesticks. The moment it validates for this candle is like when I was like, okay, I'm already looking to be bearish. And once this validates, this bearish on the low time frame, but I'm trading, take the short, easy money. But yeah, we're back to streaming again. I didn't really stream much January because I was moving in. February, I was like, kind of went back home, taking care of a lot of things. And then we're back in March. So March is hopefully the kickoff to a big streak going forward. March, April, May. Probably have a vacation down the line somewhere, like a week vacation or something, but nothing in my plan book yet. So you guys are stuck with me for the next 3 months, let's say 3-4 months daily. For free. Some people say this is not a free stream. They're like, wait, this is not free. You're just shoving codes. It's like, do you have to pay to watch a stream? Does anyone force you to stay or use a code? Does anyone make you you can leave anytime you want, you can stay, you can watch. It's as free as it gets. TradeFi payout bonus, it's gonna be issued probably this evening. Yeah, a little bit delay for that. We're getting all the firms issued again. Scalping in and out is pretty calm. I think it's hard sometimes when you mix it with higher time frame. It's something that you have to be adaptable. If you're kind of trying to trade like more meshed out, where like you could be scalping, you can do like a 20-point scalp here, and then other trades it could be like a 50-point target. It's very situational based. It's very fluid. I think the key thing is like to recognize what time frame are you on. Are you in the 1 minute or are you in the 5? How much risk are you needing to put on? So for instance, if I did this, we made this breaker target. This is a 20 point, so like in theory I need something similar, either 20 points like here, like this low, or even more. This down here have been like 40. If the breaker was like much larger, let's say the breaker is like all the way up here, now we're like risking 30 points, I would be going for a bigger intraday swing. But if the breaker was like 10 points, you're looking for a quick scalp break even, let it ride. So that's the way how I run things. You'll see often, you might see me going back and forth from like a bigger scalp versus like an intraday swing. This could flip up. If we invalidate upside, we validate the breaker, we might even flip the 15 minute. We already cleared the low here. I can see this being a long. I just need to see more from this verse. We're kind of sitting between like, can we invalidate the bearish order flow and respect the bullish one? I'm starting to notice PM session max is 1 to 1.5R. I mean, I agree. Like, when I started trading PM session, it was never to go for like a 5R trade. It was mostly like, can I risk 10 points and make 15 points consistently? 1.5. Can I risk 15 points and make 20 to 25 points consistently? Still like around 1.5. And that's the beauty of PM session, I guess. It's very slow. You can risk small, go for quick scalps. I'm gonna bring that back. I'm gonna bring that base hits back. I'm bringing it back. We're working on TPT. They purged a lot of people's code, unfortunately. Still leading the flip bullish. It's most likely going to be off this bullish breaker here. The only thing is, like, I think we would need to really clear the bearish breaker first. Little chop chop. Like the stream, guys. Like the stream, and we'll do some giveaways. More likes, more giveaways. That's how we always run it. Can you explain how that is a bearish breaker? Okay, just follow my arrows here. You just see this back and forth, right? We have a high, we have a low made, we have a sweep. The sweep is important. I want to see a good sweep. This is a good sweep here. And then once we close under the previous low, you see high, low, high, high, which is a sweep of all the internal highs. And then a closure under, we look for, we validate the bearish breaker. Any retrace is immediate draw lower, stop when the breaker fails, which is the breaker high. So it's a very classic trade. Try to bring more simplicity. It's not always gonna work, but it's gonna work. The only reason I play that also is we also reject the 15-minute gap here. So it was pretty clear that we should play for lower. Okay, it looks like we're failing again here, but still way too early for me to think. Trust me, guys, not many people trade PM, but I feel like we have a good grasp of it. And if you want base hits, like, let's say you're trading like 2 contracts. You risk 10 points, $400. You make 20 points, that's $800. You copy trade that with 5 counts, you made 4,000. If you can do that consistently, it pays off. It pays off tremendously. Dude, Apple charger nowadays, my phone is at 60%. It's been an hour, it's at almost 90%. Like, crazy fast. I'm back on Top Step too. Hopefully we get something good out of it. So far, just like waiting. Like, if you want to ask me like what I'm looking at, I'm still bearish. At the same time, I'm waiting. Oh, I need to bring back the bullish. You know what it was? It was like neutral, bullish, bearish each time frame. I don't know where it went. In the top right. That was pretty good for the stream. I feel like. Welcome back. It's good to be back, guys. We're gonna get back to the viewership too. is I was gone for like over a month basically. So when we first came back, it was like 300 viewers, 200. Now we're almost at 500K, and we're gonna go back to 700, 800 up. If we perform well, people like to tune in. People like to, you know, signal bot, learn, whatever it is. Chatters. Was there a certain point at which you knew it clicked and you could be consistent? I think when I was making basically like 20,000 a month, it started like 10, 15,000 a month on prop firms for like 6 months. I was content with it, but then I had people pushing me to go higher, like why limits just 10,000? You should trade more firms, you should trade bigger size, slowly scale up. Once you did like 50,000 a month consistently, that was like where it was like, wait, I could do this next month, next month. You keep on doing it consistently, and if I trade like one more firm, that 50 becomes like 80, and I trade another firm, that 80 becomes 100. That was back then. I think back then you were able to scale very nicely because there was like no sim payout caps. Nowadays it's pretty capped out. You can still copy trade, you can still do fine. You just get transition live and hopefully perform live, right? Best firm overall for ROI, I think it'll be Lucid. Lucid's pretty cheap. It's like 50% off. Not the direct funded. Direct fundeds are convenient, but very expensive. For me, I spent 15,000 over, don't think it's a month. It's like over like 8 months, 15,000 on direct fundeds. Mind you, it's $700 a pop. So if you have 5 accounts, that'll be like 3,000, 3,500. I think that's the math. And I was able to make like 100,000 plus out of it. Just do a cheap account. I think that's better than going for an expensive account, especially if you're new. So we are closing above this, pretty much like a bullish breaker from open to wick high. I just need this to be invalidated. We close about the 15 minute. I will look for any retrace for a long. Still a little bit too early. I think we just need this 15 minute to be cleared. I'm not saying we're taking this high out. All I'm saying is, let's say we get this 15 minute cleared, one simple retrace, and then boom, that'll be it. That's my next trade idea right now. Just watching this. Oh, it's moving, Jack. Is Apex the only firm that does not move you live, so you keep trading 20 accounts indefinitely? I think, no, I don't think that's true now, because I've seen people, there are some people that they don't even let you get 6 payouts yet, they just move you live early. So I don't think you go only on live counts anymore, or only on sim anymore. They start moving you now. I think they have to protect the pockets. NQ Slayer, he said you make 20K but need encouragement others scale up. We talked about this before. There's a whole tweet that we referenced. It was a tweet like, I'm making 15,000 a month consistently for the last 3-4 months. I'm like, I like this. This is like, I don't want to even think about trading more firms. I just want to trade the 1 or 2 firms I was with, and then that's it. Just do small base hits every day, like $100, $200 per day. It was like 20,000. Yeah, but my mindset was limited because, like, I was in school at that time too. So I wasn't just trading for myself or for my financial freedom. It's just like I was in school, I'm trading, I'm doing both. I'm like, wait, 20,000 for this month, 15,000 last month, 20,000 other month. I'm like, wait, I'm doing like someone's salary like times 2. That's the most realist thing I can really speak on. And the thing with Twitter is like I had the Twitter for like 5 years now. You could reference a lot of tweets back then. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm feeling good right now. We're just trying to find the next trade setup. 15-minute closure, long this shit, stop most likely under the bullish breaker, push higher. Don't let the haters get to you. Yeah, I think we try to focus on positivity from now. I think it's the hate is gonna wash away over time because it's like kind of new right now, but you know, it takes like a quick due diligence. You could look at any of my recordings, you could join in the live stream, you could see like if we trade or if we don't. And I'm not even the type to that's one thing. Like someone asked me, do I like supercars? I don't have anything flashy. I think for me, I'm a minimalistic person. I like utility and convenience more than luxurious lifestyle. So I got a Tesla at least. Tesla just is very good utility. Auto drive, it charges. Auto drive is just awesome, honestly. I don't want to be driving in Puerto Rico, to be honest. I feel like you have Florida drivers, which is like already kind of iffy. You have New York drivers who are crazy. California is like a notch under New York, but then Puerto Rico is also, I feel like it's similar to California, not New York style. They're crazy. I've been there, but similar to like California level, like a notch under New York. Like, I don't know why. I mean, the one of the things, like, there's stoplights. People don't care about them. I've seen so many times, like, consistently, that people just run red lights. It's kind of crazy. Like, I'm standing at a red light. The guy in front of me is a red light. He just goes straight anyways. What do your parents think? I don't like to share things private, like things like I'll say my success or what I'm doing until I've cleared it. So like when I first made my first like 20,000, 100,000, I didn't tell anyone for like over like a year. And then when they asked, they're like, oh yeah, I made 100,000. I made 6 figures. But that's like, we're already way past that. We're doing that per month now. That's just how I like to move, to be honest. I think that's the best way. It might get people in the head. Like if I tell my mom, oh, I made 100,000 this month, she's gonna expect me to do that same thing the next month, or like she's gonna ask about it. And if I had a bad month, I would hate to be like, no, I lost. It was like a 1 lucky streak. So try to do that with yourself too. Like don't even brag about you gotta pay out. Just you can acknowledge you did good, you gotta pay out, reinvest that, work hard, get more accounts, trade better, work on your spending versus payouts. And then once you get a lot of payouts, you're like, you know, you have backing. Yeah. I remember when I was doing like 100,000 per month and like I was already like $1 million in payouts, I think in 2024. Or maybe like it was a little bit towards 2025. I think it was like February or something like so like a year and 2 months. Yeah, my mom still wanted me to finish school, even though I dropped out already like 2 years ago. It's like, oh, well, can you call them? Can you see? I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I tell this story so many times. It was mechanical engineering in school. I did it simultaneously for two years, and then I eventually dropped out during my end of third year. So I was in my fourth year, basically. Did you go to USF? I did. Look at that. Now, someone's going to recognize that. Someone's going to dox me now. I mean, it's a big university. I don't think I'd mind. If you ask specifically, I'm not going to answer, though. It's like, did you have this professor? Did you sit in this class? It's the Florida one, right? It's not the... There is a USF that's a different name in California. Some people got confused with that. But I feel like university is so behind me that like I'm not even concerned if someone looks into me. It's like I've been away from school for like 4 years now. I don't even care. I would say that's the best decision in my life. Quick story is like, I remember I was like working with a group. Basically my friend and myself, we just studied hard, working through it, doing multiple things. For me, I was trading. He was doing a lot of work. Like he was working as a intern for Tico. Tico was like an electricity company. He was doing a lot of like advancement with them. We're just working hard. We'd finish on classes, stuff like that, projects. But he just sees me like getting less interested in these classes, these projects as we go. He's like, I don't think your mind's there. I think you have to pick one. And I didn't think about that because I was like, I can do both. Like I'll just keep doing both as long as I can. But he said, why don't you consider just choosing one profession? You can always come back to either if it doesn't work out, but just focus your mind on just one. And I think that was what resonated with me. I was like, okay, that makes sense. My passion is clearly not in these lectures, these homeworks. I dread them. And now we're here. Now you guys stuck with me. How many accounts do you copy? I think I have probably like 30 accounts, 25 out of 5 first. Are you counting like live accounts? Because I have like live accounts, like 5 of them, even though they're small balance. At one point, if I'm having like $2,000 each on 5 accounts, I would rather just get moved live with 1 account for 10. I feel like it's too small. But if I was getting moved live with like 4,500 or 5,000 per account, that's something that I would like to spread out. Someone said right now you're making more than 15,000 a month, right? You know, it's like, I feel like it's hard to look back now. Like I posted on Friday that I made, it's a video, so like you can't even disprove this. It was Friday here. It was like making 32,000 in a single day. So you're not gonna have this every single day. You have to get the buffer, you gotta work through it. But like the days where you're just making like 15,000 in a whole month and you're like very happy with that, like 3 years ago for me, that's no longer like, I feel like it's just different levels now. Now the same thing's like 100K. It's not even like trying to brag or flex, it's just like, that's the reality. Like you have so many opportunities versus 3 years ago. When I traded 3 years ago, there was Apex, there was TopStep, and there was Elite Trader Funding. Those are the 3 firms. Other firms wasn't alive then. I don't think TPT was live then yet. Tradeify was never a thing. Micro Futures came from Forex. They weren't a thing yet. Lucid is like not even 1 year old yet, so they're not a thing. So there are like 3 future firms. There's like RNG Trade, I think, that like no one really touches. But the big firms were ETF, Apex, and TopStep. That was 2022 or 2021, I forgot. Wonder how Elite's doing. I feel like Elite Trader Funding has such high potential, man. I don't know. They were really. How many of you guys remember that? That must be 2022. But it was ETF and Apex. I feel like they were like similar size too. Might be able to go over that long soon here. Yeah, someone asked about my eval funded, I think. Evals, just try to take this without taking an offense or any way. Treat evals like something that you want to pass fast, because they have no value to you. If you do good on it, there's no value. You're not getting any payouts from that. When it's funded, that's when it matters. I feel like evals are what prop firms make the most out of, in the way that like it's not even like about, you know, people have to pass to get funded, of course, but this is psychology. People would work so hard and then they pass the eval. They're like, finally, I passed after 2 months. And then once they get funded, something happened, they tilt and they're like, damn, I blew this fund account. They go back to the eval process and then they try, like, that's where it messes up their system. Instead, you think ahead and you're like, what if I just play a little bit more aggressive eval, and when it's funded time, use all your mental strength on trying to keep that alive. That's it. Other people might say like, you know, no one can afford that, blah blah. It's like, it just depends if you're experienced enough. At one point, prop firms evals are a waste of time. They're a complete waste of time. Because think about it, if you trade evals, if you trade props for like, let's say more than 2 years, 3 years, so on, like how many times are you gonna focus on trying to slow down and pass evals over the course of months? Someone's gonna clip this and be like, oh, Brian said to YOLO these accounts. Don't care about them. It's like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, whatever you do unfunded, just when you're doing eval, you're at least doing 2 times faster. You're risking twice as much. You're aiming to make twice as much, so you can speed things up at least 2 times faster. Or else you're gonna be stuck in, unless you want to train, unless you just like first time train props, makes sense. Take it slow as you can. I don't know how I got so much negative publicity lately. Like, all publicity is good, but like, I feel like I was viewed very favorably for like 4 years, and then just 1 year just dipped down. And I want to say, I think it's partly, take this with a grain of salt, guys. It's partly because I have, I'm partnered with a smart prop firm, a large company, and now we have like 10 plus in our team and many partners. And it's a conflict of interest. Other affiliates do not like that, and that's why there's a target in my back. And that's why it's important for you guys to support us, or else we might not have any more rewards. We definitely want to continue payout bonus and everything like that for you guys to scale up, essentially. No, it was not even about Apex situation. It was like already before that, I was already getting like hate. Like, think about Lanto right now. They're slamming Lanto even though he made millions on a live account. It's more coordinated towards what we have. It's conflict of interest. $15-minute close might be happening. We have a little SMT here. If I'm long, it's likely on ES. We can have this 15-minute BPR. So we need that 7-minute closure. If you reach your payout, you purchase our platform, you can submit for a payout bonus, yes. This has been a pretty slow session. You guys really ramped up from this low and just kept on building back up. Has CPG been moving people to Pro Plus? I think so. What I saw on socials and some people in Discord that tagged us, I think there are some people getting moved live who haven't done much on the Pro accounts. I don't know for the truth of this, but someone made a post on our Discord or something like that. They're like, I made $800 on a Pro, and then I got emailed to move live. I'm like, $800? Are they moving you with $800, or are they gonna give you the drawdown? I have no idea. But I think we'll see soon enough. It looks like they're trying to move more people live quicker. It might be early. If it's early and they don't give you the full drawdown, that might be like something that I'm not a big fan of, you know? Because it makes more sense for people to get at the drawdown by the minimum. What do you think about Desi Trace? He's part of our group. Yeah, he's killing it. Oh yeah, Fun It Next had a promo. It's I don't know if you guys care. It's somewhat interesting. It's a free. It's like a payout bonus basically. This is what I shared. Buy one challenge, get one free at your payout. So similar to SPF. It's like, it's funny, but if you buy eval and then you get payouts on them, you get a bonus of a free eval. So they stopped us from wanting to do this bonus. They're like, let's just do it ourselves as our own marketing. Because if you think about it, if we were still doing payout bonus, then you buy one account, you get the bonus from FunNX, you get the bonus from SPF, you get 2 free accounts basically. That'd be pretty funny. All right, we're pretty much looking for longs right now, right? Looking for this candle close and just retrace back the side with longs up. Look for a 1 minute setup. Is it raining right now? It looks like sunny as hell outside. Did you guys see, how many of you guys watched TGR from iMan, like the video? Let's see how many views it got lately. It's been 200K views, holy crap. That's like, it's massive. It's a video just, I guess, iMan just exposing a lot of shady stuff that TGR did in the Bass. Whatever happened to TradeFi and TGR partnership? Are they still partners? I don't know. I don't even know how much TradeFi paid TGR. I think he still works with Alpha. I wonder how that's gonna go. Because this is like, I think this is like this is what people call scammers. But for others, for prop firms, it's like, oh, you're churning, you're have a lot of spending, you're scamming. Like that's like not even scamming. Payout bonus submitted late. You have to make a ticket, but if you are trying to submit like a bonus from February in March, it's not gonna be eligible. That's the thing. All right, 30 seconds for closure. We're basically looking for this long. Let me see. Wait, are we not gonna get this closure? I think we are. Should be. I think. What? Even if it is, it's like it's getting sketchy now. Okay, that's better. That's better. Honestly, that's more distinguishable. Okay, we're looking for this BPR. What session you trade other than PM? For now, I'm just gonna warm up, focus on PM, but then I'm gonna look to trade Asia too. Asia or New York AM, just one of them most likely. Could look for something like this. On alert that we're looking for that long on ES. We're just basically looking for a 1 minute setup. You're getting bonus every month, guys. I don't know if you guys understand how many bonuses we give out, but like we have thousands of traders. Every month we're giving like 500 plus bonuses. It's a more to which is a good thing. I think that's gonna be a focus. Ideally, we might even move away from just doing. I mean, we so far it's good. Rewards on your purchase, rewards if you get a payout, we help you scale up. You get rewards both sides. But what I'm thinking is just increasing the payout bonus rewards. Maybe you get a streak. Let's say you get like a 3-win streak on payouts. You get more points. Maybe it'll be a tier list after getting 5-10 payouts. You'll get, instead of 800, you get 1,000 points or even more. I don't know. We're really hunting for that 1 minute setup now. It's gonna be somewhere in this 15 minute that we want to retrace to. Yeah, timing the purchase does not matter. It's about when you get the payout. Just make sure it's the same month as your bonus. So if you got a payout, like let's say in December, and you're like, wait, I forgot to submit it. It's March now. What are we gonna do? We're not gonna verify that. It's gonna be too late. Some people try and do that, man. Longs are gearing up, I guess. Looking for this trade, guys. This next trade here. If I get a payout bonus from marketplace account, do I get eligible? Yeah, you will, as long as you have other purchases already with only with Smart. That's how we have it. Okay. Anytime now. Let's get a clean retrace. Looking for this pushback down and hold. We're running out of time though. It's almost 3 p.m., but let's see if we get something. You blew 3 funded accounts with good buffer, 1 before a month and 2 today. Can you give me some advice? 3 accounts. I mean, that seems important to you. I think everything's relative. I think you build them back up, and then if it's something concerning for you, just try to divide those accounts up. Say you only have 3 accounts, right? 3 funded. Treat them as like individual accounts. Like let's say treat them as they're 3 different prop firms, 3 different personal accounts. They try to stick to your rules so you get payout. That's the most important part. You start at 0, you either hit the payout or you hit drawdown. You get 3 lives, let's say. Treat it like that, maybe it'll help. This is so slow, guys. This is really slow. Back and forth. We're about to break out now. We're waiting, guys. I mean, we're just waiting for this entry. Just worked higher. Just waiting. Almost giveaway time, guys. How many likes we got? Let's see, let's see. 120 likes. I'm not gonna be streaming Asia. The only thing I would like to do is eventually alert in the Discord. Very few people are trading PM right now, especially with our pace and our consistency, because we treat them as our main. Most people who trade PM, they would already have traded AM already, and this is like a secondary stream where they're like, you know, whatever. If we don't find anything, we don't find anything. For me, I'm treating this as like, you know, we're starting up. So I guess that would be the main difference in quality. Is giveaway time, make it 20 seconds, make it competitive? 20 seconds is when people have issues. Damn, we're not getting anything here. This is slow. The only good thing was a breaker short, which I didn't encourage anyone to take because we took the low already. Some people did take it though. It just was pretty good if we can get the entry at the right time, not after a low was already taken. So if anyone got the short, that was good. Very classic. That would have been a pretty good trade to take, honestly. That would probably made me like 20K today if I just maybe less if I had break even actually. Maybe just 10 or 15. I want to get trade in for Lucid Live, but I don't have any trade opportunity. I might look to be in the Discord to see if I see anything. You guys can tune in. I want to still hunt because I think it's still long bias, which is not getting able to get the long entry. I just think we would have got something on silver. I don't know. It looks pretty sporadic. Yeah, we might have to just do a giveaway and wrap this up, guys. Pretty slow markets right now. I wanted it to ride longs, though. I think it's still longs. We flipped the bearish order flow, and then we flipped towards bullish order flow. It's pretty clear now. Very slow, guys. I mean, we could just do the giveaway. You guys ready for that? Let me guys are ready. Type 1 if you're alert for it. If we get 30 people saying they're ready, we can start it. Everyone's awake for the giveaway. I mean, this is just very slow grind. We're not gonna get anything out of this. Really trying. I feel like what we did is like we anticipated the right price action. We anticipated it lower, and then we anticipated the move higher. How to enter the giveaway? You just join the Discord, and then you go to the giveaway channel here. We're gonna have to do it for. We're still doing less than a minute. I think less than a minute is. Okay. Should do 35 seconds. 2 winners, 700 smart points. All right, 35 seconds. I just pressed it. All you need to do is press this button. If you don't make it in time, it's okay. Just to the next one. Okay, I entered in time. I think it's timed out. Or you guys are trying to make it even lower. I think people are having trouble. Looks like new people. Kajun, Father Legends, congrats. It's hard to join. How many times are you pressing it? I mean, we could do it like 45 seconds, but a lot of you guys are. The majority is wanting lower and lower. Congrats. Yeah, I see Kajun, Fade Legends. I'm taking. Next time we could do 50 seconds, I guess. I think we already have the new dashboard. Have you guys seen the new dashboard? We have a lot of things planned with that. So if you log in right now, it'll be to this main website. What we can do is log in. Let me log in first. You log in the old for now, and then once you log in, there's this button that says open here. You launch a new dashboard, and then like it's pretty good. If you wanna, this is my account. Like, of course, I'm not getting the points. It's all like just test work. But you could reward sync for each of them. You could do manual orders. You can purchase straight from the marketplace. And then we're gonna make all purchases be instantaneous. So the moment you purchase, you get the account right here immediately. So that's cool. You submit payout bonus. It's all like custom made, which is pretty nice. We have more to it. I think why I mentioned that is like we're gonna imagine I'll just have like a giveaway channel here. It'll be like you have to enter a random code, a character. It could be like A, B, D, 1, 2, 3 or something like that. You enter that code and then you'll be inserted in it. You have like 5 minutes to do it, and we only verify if you have an eligible account. That'll be the most easiest way, I feel like. So there's no like multiple winners, multiple people making like 10 accounts to enter. Like if is that what people are doing? Because you would only have one SPF account per, and you'll have to do like, you have to reward sync somehow. That'd be the most easiest way to make this clean. This long, I feel like should still work, but you would want to see like something like this, and then you long that here instead of longing it down here where it could drag lower. Like, does that make sense? Let's say you do something like that. Instead of longing here and taking potentially a wick out, you wait for it to flip. That's where I'm liking. Could get a retrace here. This might be a trade that I'm gonna try to stay on for it, but let's see. It's definitely something that I'll have to hold post stream because I'm not gonna stay on for like another 30, 40 minutes. Want to trade in a macro? I can, but like I want to keep the stream like consistent. Once it passes 3 p.m., it can get inconsistent in the way that like we could have large moves and it forces you to stay on longer. Just like how I don't recommend trading 9:30 open, like I recommend trading 10 plus after 10. Similar case. We're not trying to go for volatility per se, we're trying to go for more consistency. I'm watching this like a hawk right now. I think we do play this. Yeah, nice 15-minute BPR. We're aiming for high. We already took the lows out. I think we're getting. We're gonna try to retrace as much as we can. You could treat this as a 5-minute breaker in itself. In a way, it's not as prevalent because we didn't really take a strong low out or sweep ending, but we want to see this basically retrace back here and then just push back up. Let's stick around for the next 5 minutes and see how we react here. We're gonna go for another jab lower, guys, don't worry. I doubt this stops here. So we want to keep our stop somewhat like at 6,700. This is kind of the playbook right now. 5-6 point stop on ES. It's a little bit larger than normal, but I think even getting this terminal high would be like 2R. In the high of day would be like what, 4, 3, yeah, about 4. So this is about the risk you need to take here. How's the weather in Puerto Rico? It's pretty good. It's hot. Dude, I feel like once summertime happens in Puerto Rico, it's gonna be so hot where it's gonna be perfect for like if you're trying to go take a swim, but everything else is gonna be like I would want to be a snowbird. I want to just travel above. You know, it would have been nice to have a second home that's not in Florida. It's just a little bit north, Or like, okay, if it's too hot, I'll just go to my second home. But it's like Florida and Puerto Rico, it's so convenient, it's close, but like at the same time, at the same temperature, you're going from hot to hotter. Huh. Just missed that entry. It feels like we're gonna try to run back. Interesting move, interesting move. I had limit set in too. It's a shame. This is what I had on this entry of the BPR stop under. Didn't get tagged for anything, I just missed it. Come on, baby. Slow. I think we're close to wrapping this up, but I want to give us more time. Did I just get a announcement that Loot is going live? What are you going live for? Oh wow! Customer support group.
What are they minute or two? Just relax. Just relax. It was hilarious and kind of deranged. That is exactly the vibe we're going for. That is exactly the vibe we're going for. So it sounds like we're honestly nailing it. Honestly, as far as I think this was honestly, I have to say,
subscribe.
I think this is probably my favorite stream. Honestly, I think there's just something about it that just feels right. The mods stream when we'll get the mods in here soon.
Oh, there we go.
Once it says 304, I'll give.
We got the slam down here. That's a false spoof. We can see this drive in. If you want to be like not trying to catch a knife, wait for this to show like a reversal.
Tickets? That's rough. I would hate.
Dude, AJ is a goated TL, guys. AJ and Brett, they're like top.
Everyone else.
Just because they listen to the community, they know what's like.
Let's see. Good luck. Everyone's excited about the wheel. Oh, Rick's ready. I guess we're gonna start the spins now. So like I said, we're gonna do 10 25k pro evals.
Yo, join up, guys.
Then 500ks. If you win, there's nothing you need to do. You'll get emailed with the codes. So let's go. Rick is gonna start spinning. Your name will pop up. What do you guys? So we've done three of these streams.
Customer support. What's happening? Is there bad customer support, or they're getting overwhelmed?
Financial advice where some of our more unhinged members gave people a very poor but also very effective life advice.
I'm taking the starter here already. I have the limits in. If we hold and come back higher, then I'm gonna add to this trade.
So if you guys are getting inspired by some of the content that we're doing, and you have thoughts on where you want us to go with it next, love to get your feedback while the wheel is spinning here. 1,000 accounts? No, we're not doing 1,000 accounts. That's wild. Let's see. If you entered already, you're being 910 entries. That's pretty quick for a few minutes. Better Discord mod team. Yeah, we might need to add some bodies there.
There we go. Got my fill in. If we want to add, we were looking for this to flip
these usernames. So if you enter on Discord, we collect your username on Discord and we collect your email. So that's how we get both. We display people's Discord name because that's public. You guys.
We're just now waiting for this to show 1 minute confirmation, and then I think we can really join this and put some more size, some more confidence in this. So starters in, right here. Stop set down here at 6,700. If it knifes through, I'll take half a loss. Someone asked a loss, stop loss. We're just looking at basically close as 6,700 as you can here. That would be pretty much straight through this. We're looking for this to hold. Why I like this trade is because the order flow was already taking these lows, and then we ran these internal highs, but we didn't really get far. So now we're just tracing inside a 50-minute BPR. What is a BPR, guys? We have a 50-minute gap, and then we inversed it. So this is a previous 50-minute bearish 50-minute gap. And then you also have a bullish 50-minute gap here that we trace. As long as we can hold this area, not get closer above, I'm pretty set on looking to go higher. That's where I'm at here, chatters. We'll see how it goes. I only have 2 on right now. I'm looking to see if we can size up to 4 contracts. But let's see. I'm also doing an ES, guys. I'm not doing an NQ. I think NQ had a bearish SMT earlier. It's a little weaker. ES has been moving stronger than NQ for the 2 assets. You guys can trade micros if you want. I don't really touch micros. I think this is already good risk managed. Trading minis. Just at even right now. I'm gonna change this to points. Yeah, there we go. I thought I had dark mode on. Does anyone know how to change it to dark mode? Remember, maybe it's one of these. Dark mode, dark mode. I don't even know. Looking good. We'll get the BOGO deal for Fun and X with GoSmart. Yes, you will. They already shared that to me, so it's good. Might get the 1R already. Let's just get this if we can. Oh baby. Oh baby. This is a pretty feisty reaction. Let's go, chat. Yo, I didn't think we were gonna get a entry into this immediate reaction. I thought it's gonna take like 30 minutes or the whole hour to really move. Oh my goodness, what the heck? I still have my live count. Oh my goodness. Dude, how did this one... I took on NQ on this one. I'm just gonna have to take this right here. 100 points. What just happened? Yo, what? Chat, what just happened? I'm gonna just close. I'm gonna close all of them. What just happened? That's insane. Huh. I just printed. And I didn't even know how I printed. I don't even know how I printed that hard. Holy crap. That was like, it was entry at 6.25, exit at 30, like 25 points on ES on 2 contracts. This was like kind of like a starter size on every single one. Oh my goodness. How many of you guys printed? Come on, tell me who's here. What just happened? I just made a bag though. I'm up. I'm gonna estimate about 20. Holy crap. Was there any news? I like low-key, I was like kind of confused. I was like looking at something else, and then it started moving. I'm like, I don't even know what to say. One contract on NQ, I made 100 points. For ES, we made about 25 points. I need to look at the execution again. Because, geez, that was crazy. How do I? Okay, let me see. Execution. Show chart execution. So we longed, you know how I did spread it out, about 7. Wow, that's awesome. That's classic, guys. That's awesome. I was about to get off too. I think I was gonna say like we'll take the trade and then we'll just end the stream because it's gonna take maybe like 3:30, 3:50 to actually hit, but. Type 1 of you took longs, guys. Come on. Type 1 of you took longs. Just think about this. I said to long anywhere in this BPR, like a 2-point BPR. We filled the whole thing. If you put your entry where the limit is, you had no drawdown, 5-point stop, and somehow this trade went to 28 points. That's what's up. That's what's up. I need to check my live. I did take it. I think I TP'd pretty early on my take profit, which is fine. This was on. I took this one on NQ here, and just like 100 points. Wow. Pretty good. Pretty good. That's money made. The best part with TPT at least. So if you want to see like a little recap. This is my Lucid Live. We start with 30K. We're almost at 40. So that's like almost 25% up. TPT, I'm withdrawing every single time I get. So I took a withdrawal already. This 1300 with 80% split. That's gonna be like 5,000 to my bank. I think 1300. Yeah, that should be it. And then Top Step. I'm pretty sure we might be good to withdraw. I need to check the days. What's my consistency here? What's my consistency, guys? 4,500, 1,700, 2.2. Is that seems still high percentage. I need 40% consistency. We're at 53. Okay, it's all good. We need more time. We need more time. How many, for those who press 1, how many points did you guys secure? ES and NQ. We're gonna finalize that right there. For me, my TBT, I secured about 15 points. My other accounts secured about 25 points on ES, and then 100 on NQ. Ooh, I must have spelled that. Don't chase, don't chase. If you missed the entry, which we pretty much gave here, and then you see this moving, anytime you chase, it could work. It could, you might make a quick buck. Let's say you buy up here and then it just wick and just come back down. You're not gonna think properly. You guys took on NQ? That's ridiculous. ES was a freebie. I think ES was safe, but some people would just like to take NQ regardless. Do you have a video explaining a BPR entry? I do. If you watch my guide video, I go over that. Yeah, but yeah, don't chase your entries. Good time to wrap this up. We've been going for more than 2 hours. I'm glad that we stuck to this because we got the entry at 3 p.m. Let's see, entry was at 3:05. A few minutes later, we hit TP. Beautiful. Who says you don't have education? One, I have the videos. I have templates. If you look at my Twitter, I forgot I had this. If you look at my Twitter, look at highlights. These are education here. These templates here. Unicorn model, BPR. These are templates. I forgot I had that. The trolls are just gone. So it's so surprising how well it just pumped and just reverses back down. I was like so glad I just TP'd everything out. That's gonna close up, guys. Let's tune in tomorrow, see what happens. People hate when we're winning, especially those who are jealous. Those are who wants to pray for our downfall. But when we take our loss, there's a lot of chirping. When we take a wins, nothing's gonna happen. So ignore them. Let's keep on working. We're daily streaming from here on out for the next few months at least, before maybe I'll take a vacation, a week vacation, then we'll be back on the grind. Tune in tomorrow. I was gone for a month and a half. Now you guys have me. 1 to 3 p.m. is the time. Show up every single day. Don't even leave until the stream ends, because you never know if we get this trade live on stream. All right, guys, have a good one. See you guys tomorrow.